Okay, hi, I'm going to be doing a rant. This is my first rant ever, but I have several disclaimers. First of all, if you watched the video before this video, you will know, or maybe I didn't post it, I don't even know. You will see this background for the rest of the video. Maybe I'll switch a few things up, I don't know. Also, I may mention a few YouTubers' names. I may be like, oh, but she did this. Like, I'm not just calling them out and being like, yeah, because she totally did this. Like, ew, gross. No, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just saying, like, for example. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's begin. So, this rant is something what's quite, kind of like, not important, but it's just kind of something I've always wanted to rant about because it's so weird and kind of like, what? It's also not going to be a rant, it's just going to be like talking about these things. Hacker hunting, okay? Hacker hunting is something I still do, but I also kind of used to do. But there's just some things about hacker hunting on YouTube specifically what I just don't understand. For example, when I see like a channel, for example, like Your Living Nightmare, by the way, I'm not calling her out and be like, yeah, like she totally does this. But for example, just, she always gets hacked, something always happens to her, yet like, sorry, there's a, shut up car, thank you. There's like, they always somehow get their account back. Yet when I was hacked on my old account, I never got the account back. Like, literally, I contacted MSP, everything, I gave them my VIP, receipt, and they were like, oh, well, this is not valid. When I told them, hey, I think somebody got into my account, they were just like, you need to have your password more secure. Okay, because I can just go back in time right now. Like, I have a time machine right next to me. I can just go back right now, go fix everything, and just make my password more secure. Because, you know, that's possible. Am I right? And that's just something what makes me so mad. Because MSP does not understand computers, does not understand virtual worlds, does not understand any of that. And it's like, do you not get it? Your virtual world is not safe. Do I believe in hacking on MSP? Yes, I strongly believe in it. When I see hackers, quotation marks, hackers, in like group chats, or not group chats, cafes or something, on MSP, it's like, I don't believe in those things. But when I don't know, I don't believe the people who flaunt their so-called hacker type thing. I don't believe it, and it's like, what the darn tootin'? Because when I see, like, people going around on their YouTube channel be like, oh, I'm a hacker, I'm a hacker, by the way, it's like, you can stop. Thanks, bye. Like, I mean, what's his name? I'll go find it. For instance, Rant, but he doesn't just go and flaunt it and be like, I'm a hacker, hey, like, I'm gonna hack you. No, he's pretty chill about it, and yeah. But, there's something, it just annoys me, because, like, I have legitimately sent videos of Rant and his other friend, those videos where they hacked into Pixie Star, they hacked into Zackstar, or whatever. I've literally sent them the videos, and they go, it's just Photoshop. It's, oh my god, it's just so irritating how MSP does not believe any of it. They're like, oh my god. I've seen it with my eyes, with my eyeballs I have right near here, my naked eyeball. I've seen people hack before, yet they still deny it. Are you okay? What? And then MSP will just be like, oh no, like, it's not even hacking, like, it's just Photoshop, it's just, they're video shopping. It's not possible. It's not possible to do that. It might be, but I'm not smart enough to know that. But, like, when you have, you tell them your personal experience, and they still deny it, it's just like, I'm going to tell you, quick story time, about MSP. They're kind of like support system. No shade towards MSP. Like, I'm not just trying to be like, MSP sucks. Like, no, MSP is one of my favorite virtual worlds. But, okay. They locked me out once. This was a very, very long time ago. It was not on Polka Dotted. It was on another account. It was a fake account. And, I got locked out for saying, hello, I am a cat. I never got my own video because I didn't have, YouTube at that time. I would have, of course, but I never did. Because once again, yeah. But, I got locked out. And it was so funny because, like, first of all, I emailed them, my personal self, and I was like, hey, why did I get locked out? This makes no sense. I sent them a screenshot, and they were like, you're photoshopping that, like, you're gonna get locked out more for lying to us. And I'm like, oh my god, you're dumb. Okay, and then, I emailed them as an adult, and I was like, hey, you should, like, you can't lock my daughter out for saying that. I don't understand how she's lying, and I really would appreciate if you just would. I sent both a nice and a mean letter. And they both of those emails, they completely ignored. Both of them. That's when I was just like, I'm taking the big guns out, and I said, you know what, I am a lawyer. Like, I acted as my, mother, father, whatever. I was like, I am a lawyer. I can sue your company. You're locking my daughter out, her precious time on this virtual world, which sounds so stupid. And all that. And they literally the next day got me back in. They were just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, we didn't even realize it. I sent you receipts. I'm going to admit, me and the MSP staff do not have a good history. We argue all the time, okay? I email them so many funny things, like, I'm just like, oh my god, like, can you actually reply back normally, or do you have to be so, like, robotic? Because there's this one time I emailed them, I was pretty mad over something I don't even remember I was mad about, and I was like, okay, can somebody actually, message me back, and can it not be fake? Can it not be, like, a fake thing? Can it actually be real? And can somebody actually message back? And they're like, this is not a robotic thing. This is not automatic. This is like actual MSP. And I'm like, oh my god. Don't even. Sorry if I'm getting super loud. And I also just majorly realized that, like, this is not even about hacker hunting anymore. But anyways, the MSP staff is something I just don't mess with because they just don't believe anything. They don't believe a word you say, and it's like, oh my lordy Jesus, because you'll have receipts, you'll have proof, and they'll still be like, that's not true, you photoshopped it. Are you crazy? Are you okay? Are you crazy? Because I'm pretty sure you are. And the fact that they tell me, you lied to us, like, I'm locking you out more because you lied to us. They lie to us all the time. And I'm not even just talking about hacker stuff. Well, kind of. I'm talking about the whole, Samantha thing. Or if that's her name. Pretty sure it's Samantha. Yeah. It's Samantha. The one with the red hair, you know. I don't know. I totally forgot. And the Pixie Star thing. Because it took me 7 days. 7 days. I literally will go back in the email. I can't show you it because, like, personal stuff. I legitimately went back in the email. And I looked. And it legit says, like, 7 days. It took 7 days for them to admit that, yeah, Samantha was taken over by Pixie Star. And they were like, well, yeah. But then when I asked them about the hacking thing, they're like, oh, no, the hacking doesn't exist. Oh my god, they need to use their brains. Like, they need to use their brains. And once again, I'm not going after Movie Star Planet itself. Like, that's the best thing ever. Like, it's pretty fun. I'm going after the staff, their support system, because they don't support you well. They are not helpful. And most of the emails I send them, which is actually like, help, I need help, because there's this one time my animations would not load, like none of them. Like 3 days later, still wouldn't load. There was this one time where my status was not changing, it would not change. One time when my user said it was deleted, even though it wasn't. Like, it said it on the profile. And, you know, all these certain things. And I'm like, messaging them, technical support. And nobody, there was nothing. Nobody messaged back. Nobody said anything back. Nobody emailed back. It was literally nothing. Like, they emailed back, I think, for the deleted user one, and they were like, that was Photoshop. Oh my god. Okay, here, let's think of another one. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this one, and I'm gonna have to sum this up very quick because this video is very long. Okay. The fact that when one user, okay, so I have several users on here, you guys all know that. When one user gets locked out, all of the rest get locked out. All of the rest. It doesn't have that little black screen and the red stuff all over. But like the little code thing you have, the actual system gets locked out. And I'm like, okay, what? That's not our fault. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Well, it is my fault. But like, let's talk about if the person actually had a sibling who's on the other user. What the darned hootin'? Like, what the darned hootin' are you talking about? Why? And it's so confusing because it's like, I got locked out for what? What did I get locked out for? What? It's like, it's not your fault that your other sibling is immature. And I don't know. It's just so irritating. Another thing is that they don't give you warnings anymore. Like, I don't know if it's just my account, but I have this trolling account, and I literally had it for 2 days. I didn't do anything on there, besides I think once I was just like, I said like things to users, but there was nothing rude, there was nothing mean, and they gave me one warning, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Then they locked me out. There was no description, there was no reason why I got locked out. They locked me out. And I was just like, oh, what? What? Okay, so that concludes this rant. I am so sorry if you, A, were bothered, B, I was being too loud, or C, got bored out, or D, just didn't like this video. If you don't like my rant videos, please tell me down below. I won't make any more. Well, not if, like, only 1 to 3 people just say, oh, I don't like your videos. Like, okay. Comment down video requests. I'm so happy that you made it to the end, whoever is watching, because, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, bye, guys. Oh, also, people have been asking me to make an intro and outro. I don't know how to, so if someone can, hit me up, y'all.